Spring Haul 2025.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. It's a beautiful day today in the UK. Spring is finally here, and in line with that I have some gorgeous new spring pieces in for you today from various different brands. So we've got some from Zara, we've got some from Abercrombie, some new stuff from Asos, and a couple of others. And you'll be able to see, if you can see my clothes rather, we've got some really lovely bright spring colours that I can't wait to show you. So before I go into showing you all my Zara pieces first, I did want to introduce you to a brand you may have heard of if you've seen my videos before, which is called Cosy Island. Now, I worked with Cosy Island, was it late last year, just kind of probably November time, where they reached out to me to ask me if I want to review a couple of their items. Now, Cosy Island are a accessories brand that do bags and shoes, and they're mainly known for their shoes because their kind of whole ethos is having comfort but without compromising on the style. So at the time I showed you these mules, which I will show you again, and I tried them on before I showed you them last time, but because it was cold I wasn't able to I didn't wear them for a long time just because the weather wasn't suitable. However, since then, as spring has finally come, I've been wearing them to work, and oh my god, they are so comfortable, genuinely so comfortable, that I actually reached out to Cosy Island this time to ask them if I could try another pair of their shoes that I wanted in the colour, and another of their bags that I can't wait to show you. So let me show you the shoes that I've got. So they come in this beautiful box, and they are a fully sustainable brand. So they use this like amazing elasticated yarn material that's fully breathable, which gives you the comfort, and they're really cushioned as well. So then they come in their individual dust bags. I'm just going to put the box down. They have a lovely little kind of card and message they give you with a discount code for your next order. And it's really useful because they also send you this kind of almost like, so you can measure your feet and order the perfect size of shoes, which I think is a really good idea. I think all these little touches from brands makes a real difference. Let me just move that out of the way and show you the shoes. So these are the Grace Leaf mules, and I just think they're so beautiful. And the reason, let me put them the right way around, and I actually last time I got the white ones, and I love them so much that I've asked for the nude ones of exactly the same shoes, because nude is a colour that I wear a lot in spring, summer, and also nude really elongates your legs. So I thought this would be a perfect colour. Let me just take this cushioning out so I can show you them properly. So they're in this kind of elasticated yarn material. I don't know if you can see that. You can't really tell when you're wearing them what the material is, but it makes it really breathable. And then the thing I really love about them is that they're so cushioned. Like, I'm sure you can see, like me just pressing, how cushioned they are. They have this buckle over your foot, which I really love. That works really well for me because I have a longer torso and shorter legs, and I don't like to wear kind of ankle straps which shorten my legs. So having this kind of detail around my foot rather than my ankle works really well for me. And then they have this beautiful gold buckle detail. I love these so much. I really do, as well as the white ones that I got last time. I just think, if I could tell, they are so comfortable. I think they try to make their shoes as comfortable as if you're wearing trainers, but obviously more elevated. And these, without a doubt, are the most comfortable heels I've worn. I just love them, which is why I approach them again, because they're so nice, guys. They're really nice, and you will see them styled up with the outfits that I'm going to show you. Let me show you the white pair as well that I got last time. And these were the white pair. So you can obviously, these and a number of other colours like black and other colours are available. And the good thing about them is that so I've chosen, I think this heel is just under 2.5 inches. They also do the same version, the kitten heel, and I have quite wide feet, so you can order it in wide as I have. But I will leave them linked below because love these shoes, I really do. They also then asked me if I wanted to pick another item, so let me show you the bag that I chose. So this bag comes in its own dust bag, and then this is the bag that I chose, which I think is gorgeous. I think this looks so much more expensive than it is. Again, it's in this kind of almost knitted yarn material, which is going to make it really easy to clean with this brand, really subtle and tasteful brand logo just there. And I love the colours, which is one of the reasons I chose it, because we've got kind of a cream colour and then we've got brown with the brown handles, and this is going to go with everything in my wardrobe. My wardrobe is mainly neutrals, and this is going to be the perfect colour to go with everything in there. And then you get a kind of, I mean, I won't wear this on its own, but if you wanted to, you could. It's like a little bag and it's got a silver chain, so if you wanted to, you could also wear that separately. But this is going to be a perfect bag to kind of then store all my valuables, my purse and my makeup, to pop in the bag because it fits perfectly. And also, actually, if I was kind of moving my things from one bag to another, this is just really handy to kind of pop your stuff in there, and then if you're wearing another bag of a similar or larger size, then just pop it in there. How nice is that? Now, I will show you styled up, but let me see if you can see. I'll move back a little bit. Like, it falls so nicely at a lovely height. It's a really good size, so it doesn't feel too bulky. Beautiful bag to take on holiday as well, I think. That will go with everything. Really, really light as well. Really, really like this bag, guys. So I will link the bag and the shoes. Let me just tell you what the name of the bag is. So the bag is called the Diana two-piece set hobo bag. And like I mentioned before, the heels are called the Grace Leaf pointed toe heeled mules, and mine's 2 times wide. So like I said, you can get them in different widths. And I've also got a discount code for you, which is YT10 Fatima, which I'll pop on the screen, and I'll also pop in the description box. So have a look at their website. They've got flats, they've got boots, they've got a number of different products. And if you do like anything, then use my code to get yourself a 10% discount. Right, so let's get into the haul, and we'll start with a piece from Zara. And that's this gorgeous yellow knitted, almost like a kind of, almost looks like a boucle effect, but it's a knitted yellow cardigan. I'm loving yellow at the moment. I'm a little bit obsessed, and it's great for me because I don't really wear a lot of colours, but I find this shade of yellow works so well with my neutral wardrobe. And the thing I also love about this jacket is it's kind of got like neutral beige knits running through the yellow, so it goes really, really well with all the neutrals. It's got these beautiful gold buttons all the way down. It's quite weighty, and then it's got sleeves that kind of just come 3/4, so you'll see in the clips. But I think this is beautiful. I actually got this when I went on my holiday a couple of weeks to Krakow, Poland, and I saw this and I thought, I just fell in love with it. I think this is so nice, and it's so versatile also, because you can dress this up or down. So in the clips, I put it on with a pair of brown trousers, and this is the sort of way I'd probably wear it to work. Yellow also looks stunning with grey. I love yellow and grey, obviously with white, but I love this colour yellow with blue jeans as well, and I've kind of shown you how it looks with blue jeans also, but it's so nice. I got it in a size medium. Yeah, I got it in a medium because I didn't want it to be too tight. and it was $35.99 or $36.99, definitely under £40. So I will link this below. As I said, I got it in Krakow, but I have looked on the website and they do have it there, and it was available in all sizes. I think this is going to be such a versatile piece. Really, really love this. So moving on is this gorgeous, gorgeous shirt. Now, this shirt, again, I saw when I was in Krakow, and they had it on the mannequin in the window, but for some reason you couldn't buy it in store, it was only online. So I came home and I ordered this initially in a size small, and then I found it pulled too much across the chest area, so I then ordered it in a size medium, and I was really looking for a striped shirt that had like a white collar and white cuff detail. I think it looks so gorgeous in spring and summer. I didn't know at the time when I saw it on the mannequin that it was 100% silk, which is kind of typical of me, that I'm gonna pick almost the most expensive thing that they probably had there, but it's so beautiful that I had to order it. So like I said, it's 100% mulberry silk, so it's not cheap. It's $79.99. but still a lot cheaper than if you were to buy this from somewhere like Lily Silk, for example. It's just beautiful quality. It drapes so nice. I was thinking kind of wearing this, you know, in the office, when you wear this kind of with a pair of white trousers. You could wear this with some blue jeans, some white jeans. It's just such a beautiful shirt, guys. I mean, look at how lovely the kind of the stripes are. The color of the blue is just divine. It's so pretty. It's just a lovely shirt. I really do love this, and I'm so glad I bought this, because this is definitely a keeper. So next, and we have another yellow piece. So it seems to be a bit of a yellow theme here at the moment, but I've just got this kind of gorgeous kind of butter yellow, and obviously yellow is such a big trend color for spring and summer as well. This gorgeous sweatshirt, which I thought would be so ideal in spring. So you know, when you're out and about and it gets a bit chilly in the evenings, this will be great just kind of draped over your shoulder. It looks really lovely, obviously, with jeans and white trousers, but I've actually paired it in the clips, I think, with kind of that high-low. I've paired it with a pair of brown satin trousers with this, and I think that looks really nice. So you can, you know, whilst it's a very casual top, I think you could kind of dress this up a little bit as well if you wanted to, and I think it's just such a lovely piece to have with you in spring for the evenings, just to add like a pop of colour to a other very neutral outfit. And it's gorgeous. So it's got kind of this ribbon round the neck area, and also ribbon round the kind of bottom part, quite wide ribbing. So it is quite boxy, and I did get it a medium because I wanted it to be oversized. So in the clips where I've started with some brown satin trousers, I've kind of tucked it in using the hack that you probably see in my video, where I've just got elastic tied around my waist and then I tuck it in so you don't have any bulk, but it looks really nice tucked out as well. So if you wanted a really casual look, it's a really good option. Just by the way, guys, for those of you who saw my styling hacks video, and I'll link it above in case you haven't, I just wanted to say a big thank you, because that was without doubt the kind of my biggest viewed video, and I got so many lovely comments about how useful you found those hacks, and that just made me so happy, because it's great that other people find kind of things that you find useful, other people find them useful as well, and you feel like you've helped a little bit. So thank you so much for reaching out to me. I do have another one coming out in a few weeks, just because I didn't want to put them all in one video because it was too long. And to be honest with you, you know, you kind of use these things on a daily basis, and you just don't even think about them. You're not sure other people find them useful, but as you did find them useful, I will share some of my other really great hacks with you in the coming weeks. But I just want to say thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys, great kind of basic sweatshirt, and the sweatshirt was $25.99. Also, I always forget to say this, I'm really sorry at the beginning, but for reference, I'm a size 8 to 10, mainly 10, and I'm 5'4" for reference. So gorgeous. My last piece from Zara is this really lovely faux suede kind of mid-length trench. This kind of comes under my bottom. It's like mid-length, it's not cropped and it's not full length. I really love this. I really love the colour. Obviously suede is really still huge over spring. And what I really like about this is this is like a really light beige kind of summer colour rather than a dark brown colour. And it's really thin as well. It is, no, it's not lined, so it isn't lined, but it's like a lovely thin material. So this again in spring, when we're having this transitioning weather and it can get a little bit chilly, this is just perfect. It's got like the kind of all the trench coat details around the sleeve and then at the back with a tie belt. I really like this because I always wear like a long trench, obviously, you know, a classic staple in your wardrobe. I, to this day, haven't found a cropped trench that I love or that I think really suits me. And I do like them and I love them on other people, and I would like to find one that I think looks good on me, but I just don't think any I tried have. So this is a really good compromise. So while it's not cropped, it's really lovely mid-length, really beautiful colour, really nice. And I paired it with these new pumps that I got from Naked Fashion. Let me show you those. Guys, how gorgeous are these? I love these. These again are kind of in that same really, I mean, they're a little bit darker than this, but they are in that same light suede colour. I think this was part of Naked's kind of butter yellow edit, and they're just gorgeous. I love these two together. I think they look so nice. These are real suede and they were $45.99 or $49.99. Obviously I will link everything in the description below with the price also, but yeah, I think these are just so beautiful. I think I'm going to get so much wear out of them, and they are so comfortable. I'm usually a size 4. I went in a size 4. I have to say they're probably a little bit looser than I thought, which is, they stay on my feet, which is not a problem. I might just pop an insole into them, but I would say don't size up in these, stick to your size. And I have quite wide feet, and although they don't look that wide, they actually are really comfortable. They stretch, being real suede. So really nice, comfortable pair of ballet flats for the summer, and a really lovely faux suede trench coat. So next I'm going to move on to Abercrombie, and I have a couple of basics. Actually, let me show you these at the same time. So first of all, we've got this asymmetric white top. Now, last year, again, probably September time, I bought the black version of this, and I wore it so much. It's probably one of my most worn tops. You can wear it during the day, but you can dress this up so much at night. I love the way the neck goes because you can wear it both off the shoulder, or you can wear one strap up and the other strap off the shoulder. It's just a really gorgeous, versatile top. So I got it in the white as well because I thought I would get so much wear out of it. And this was $35.99 and I got it in a size small. Gorgeous top. And then we have some more yellow, and this is also from Abercrombie, and I think this is gorgeous. I think this was similar or same price as the white one, but it's got this really wide neck. Now this looks so beautiful with a pair of blue jeans. I think it's my favorite way to wear it, but it would also look really nice with, again, with white, with beige, with grey, like yellow goes with so many of the classic neutrals. But yeah, gorgeous couple of basic tops. I think Abercrombie is one of my favorite places to get basic tops because they're the sort of tops that you can wear during the day, but also you can equally dress these up at night time and they just look gorgeous. So two really lovely tops that I think are essentials for your spring summer wardrobe. My next piece from Abercrombie, and you'll be no stranger to know how much I love their Sloane trousers. Now these ones are different to the ones I usually buy. These are the Sloane wide leg tailored trousers, but they're low rise. I would say they're more midi than low rise. I'm not really a low rise person. Most of mine are high rise, but I thought I'd try these out and they're absolutely fine. They sit just below my belly button. So I would call these mid rise, and they're slightly different material. These are described more like a men's trouser material. And I see what they mean because it's kind of quite smooth, whereas the other ones have a bit of texture in them, the ones I usually buy. And I love these equally as much. I think these are so lovely. This one was £65 and I bought it. I initially bought it in a 28 and it was too large around my waist. So I went for a 27 and it fits perfectly. And the reason I wanted another pair of white trousers was because you probably saw the one I tried the yellow cardigan on. I tried them in the white trousers. So they're one of my favorites. They're from, I got a couple of years ago from Aritzia when I was traveling in Canada, which I will also link because you can order those from Aritzia online, although I guess delivery is quite expensive. But I wanted something, those ones I wear with heels, and I don't want to kind of get them tailored because I like the way they look with heels. So I wanted a pair of white trousers for spring, summer that I could wear just with either really low kitten heels for work, or I could dress down with some sandals or some ballet flats, and these are perfect length. I got them in a regular, and that allows me to wear them with both flats and with kitten heels. And that's the thing I love about Abercrombie's trousers, because they do them in short, they do them in regular, and they do them in a tall. So you can kind of, you know, they cater for all sizes basically. And their regular is just perfect on me to be able to wear with flats and with kitten heels. If I was going to go for, like, I wanted to wear them with heels that were a lot higher, I would probably go for the long, because I like my trousers to be really as long as possible. So, but these are such a good option. I think in the clips I just probably styled them with a yellow top and a pair of sandals, just to show you how casual and kind of elevated they look for the daytime. But yeah, really like these. So next we're going to move on to Asos, but the first item I've got from Asos is also Abercrombie, and this may be my favourite item of the whole haul, is this gorgeous mini shift dress in this tweed material. I love this. Like, I hope you can see it properly and it's focusing, but it's this beautiful tweed material. It's such a elegant, classy looking dress, and it's got pockets as well on kind of on both sides, which who doesn't love a pocket? And it's kind of tailored, so while it's a shift dress, it's kind of cut, so it's got some tailoring at the front and the back with seams. Let me see if I can you see those seams at both sides just there? Such a nice dress, high neck, sleeveless, and I think this would be the perfect dress to wear for spring. So this would make, and summer actually. I mean, probably when it gets too hot, it might be a little bit too warm or too thick for really warm weather, because it's fully lined and it is quite thick and quite heavy, so which means that it falls really well and it really looks much more expensive than it was. Now I think they had a discount on this when I bought it from Asos, so I got it for £45 and I've got it in a size small. I really love this. I would also wear it in the evening by putting some strappy sandals on it, kind of some, you know, more statement jewellery. Probably more likely to wear it during the day as an office dress. So if I go for a mini dress, I'm likely to go for a shift dress with a high neck if I'm going to show my legs. And kind of as I've got older, if I'm going to wear a mini dress, I tend to wear a shift dress, just because I think that, number one, suits my body shape better and makes me feel, I feel more comfortable in, and for me feels the right thing. Now don't get me wrong, because my channel is all about the fact that, you know, you should wear what you want and fashion is ageless, so I don't believe in any of these kind of rules that you should wear certain things after a certain age. All I mean is that I think this suits my body shape and makes me feel more comfortable if I'm going to show my legs to wear something like this shape. And it's so nice, guys. And when I looked on Asos, they have this available in all sizes, but even as like a spring christening or kind of some sort of event, or a really, you know, an important work meeting, this screams, you know, elegance, chic, and a little bit sexy as well. It's such a lovely, lovely dress. I hope you like this one, because this is definitely one of my favorites. Then we have a cardigan that I got from Asos. Now this is just a basic cardigan, but what I really like about it is it's got this quite a deep V-neck with these collars. It's got kind of quite wide sleeves, which I think just kind of elevates it. And then it sits tight, but then the buttons stop before the end bit. So you'll see, I think I just worn it with a pair of jeans, and it sits really nicely with a kind of a little bit of a slit at the bottom that adds a bit of interest. Really, really nice basic cardigan. I got this in a size small, and this was $25.99. Now I had to look on Asos before I did this video, and the black is out of stock, but they do have this in a white color, which I might actually get, because I think these kind of basics springtime are just so essential, and this is kind of elevates that normal basic knit. So yeah, the black one might come back in stock, as people return things, but if you do like this and you're looking for a kind of a spring color option, then they do have the white available. But yeah, really, really nice. And then my final piece, guys, is this maxi skirt from Asos. Let me just have a look what the brand is. Not heard of this brand before, but it's called Pieces, and I got it in a size, medium. So it is a little bit roomy on my waist, but I can just nip it in. And it was on sale for £14.50, and I thought to myself, well, I'll try this, because it might be a really nice kind of office skirt, and it's maxi length, and then it's got a slit in the middle. I'm not showing you very well here. It's got a slit in the middle, and just a kind of a front zip and fastening and belt loops, and then like faux pockets at the back. Love the colour, will go with everything in my wardrobe. I've also tried it on with my my new shoes from Cosy Island, and think it looks really, really nice. But yeah, it's a kind of a thin material. It almost feels a little bit satiny, although it's not, but it feels really kind of light. I'm guessing it is probably just polyester, because it wasn't very expensive. But I think for the office, it will just be a really, really nice spring transitional piece. So really lovely. We'll link that. Like I said, I got this in a size medium, not so small, so I could possibly size down in this. But yeah, really, really nice. So guys, that's all the new stuff I've bought for spring over the last couple of weeks. I hope you liked the pieces. Let me know which ones are your favourite. It's just so nice, like with the sun shining now, to be able to bring out these kind of lighter colours. I'm going to do my wardrobe switch over in the next week or two as well, which I can't wait to get more of these pieces out. So if you did like the video, then do give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, then please do subscribe to my channel. I've got so much great stuff coming up over spring and summer. I would love to see you back. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Bye.